Imagine this. You're lost in the vast, scorching expanse of the Gobi Desert. The only sounds are the howling winds and the crunch of sand beneath your feet. Suddenly, the ground shifts. A ripple moves through the sand, like a wave, heading straight for you. What is it? Before you can react, a blood-red creature bursts from the surface, releasing a toxic spray that could melt flesh. This is the terrifying legend of the Mongolian Death Worm. Welcome to our UMAS video series, where the unknown becomes unforgettable. For centuries, this elusive creature has haunted the tales of Mongolia's nomads. But is it real, or just a story born from fear and imagination? Let's uncover the truth behind the desert's most feared inhabitant. Known locally as Olgoi Korkoi, meaning large intestine worm, due to its sausage-like shape, the Mongolian death worm is described as a crimson creature, measuring between 2 to 5 feet long and as thick as a human arm. Its spiked ends resemble horns, and it is said to emit a deadly electric shock and spray corrosive venom capable of killing instantly. The legend of this deadly worm has been passed down through generations of nomadic herders who claim to have seen its crimson body slithering beneath the sands of the Gobi Desert. It is said to surface during the hottest months of June and July, lurking beneath sand dunes and ambushing unsuspecting prey, humans and animals alike. The first written account of the death worm came from Roy Chapman Andrews, an American naturalist, in his 1926 book On the Trail of Ancient Man. Andrews recounted how Mongolian officials described the creature with unwavering conviction, even though none of them had seen it themselves. These tales have captivated both locals and foreign adventurers for decades. But is there any truth to them? Could such a terrifying creature really exist in the harsh environment of the Gobi Desert? Over the years, the legend of the Mongolian death worm has attracted numerous explorers and researchers, all hoping to uncover the truth behind the mystery. Despite their efforts, the creature has remained elusive, deepening the intrigue surrounding it. Czech explorer Ivan Makl embarked on 2 expeditions into the Gobi Desert, determined to find the death worm. Using explosives in an attempt to force the creature out of hiding, he returned empty-handed both times. Yet the eerie events surrounding his searches only fueled the mystery. Locals were hesitant to speak about the worm, warning that it was a supernatural being and should not be disturbed. After his second expedition, Makl reported vivid nightmares and woke to find his back covered in painful boils, a bizarre coincidence that seemed to defy explanation. Makl also noted strange patterns in the sand, which locals claimed were made by the worm. Though these could have been caused by natural phenomena, the connection to the creature's legend made his findings all the more unsettling. In 2005, a British zoological team, led by Richard Freeman, spent a month searching for the death worm. Freeman's team employed methods like flooding sand dunes to coax the creature out, but their efforts yielded no results. Freeman theorized that the death worm might be a misidentified snake or legless lizard, its terrifying reputation exaggerated by folklore. Despite the lack of evidence, Freeman emphasized the difficulty of exploring the vast, inhospitable Gobi Desert, suggesting the worm could still be hiding in areas untouched by modern explorers. Popular shows like Destination Truth and journalist David Farrier, his 2009 investigation, also took on the challenge, but neither produced evidence of the death worm's existence. However, these expeditions often returned with chilling stories from locals, further fueling the creature's mystique. Could it be that the death worm is simply too clever or too rare to be discovered? So, what exactly could the Mongolian death worm be? Over the years, researchers have proposed several theories to explain the creature's legend: a large snake or lizard. Some cryptozoologists believe the death worm could be a species of snake or legless lizard, such as the amphisbaenian or worm lizard. These creatures resemble worms, but are actually terrestrial reptiles. Their red coloration and movement patterns might have contributed to the death worm legend. Could these creatures be the real monsters lurking beneath the Gobi sands? A cultural phenomenon. Many reports of the death worm come second-hand, passed down through generations as cautionary tales. Researchers like Freeman argue that the creature might be a cultural myth, born from the fear of the unknown. In remote, unforgiving environments like the Gobi Desert, such stories often serve as warnings against venturing into dangerous territories. Supernatural entity or fictional story. For some, the death worm is more than a creature. It's a supernatural being. Locals warn that disturbing the creature could bring misfortune, and some explorers claim to have experienced strange phenomena during their searches. Others believe the death worm is entirely fictional, a tale created to explain the dangers of the desert, from venomous snakes to sudden sandstorms. Whatever the case may be, the legend of the death worm thrives on its mystery, keeping it alive in the imaginations of people around the world. This enduring fascination has paved the way for its cultural impact, which continues to grow even in modern times. Despite the lack of evidence, the Mongolian death worm has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Its terrifying reputation has inspired monsters in books, movies, and video games. The sandworms in Frank Herbert's Dune and the graboids in Tremors clearly draw inspiration from the death worm legend. In Mongolia, the legend remains a point of intrigue. Tourists flock to markets to buy souvenirs depicting the creature, while locals share stories that keep the myth alive. Even cryptozoologists continue to include the death worm in their lists of mysterious creatures, holding out hope that one day the mystery will be solved. The death worm's image, a massive crimson predator lurking just beneath the sands, is a testament to humanity's fascination with the unknown. Whether it's real or simply a product of imagination, the death worm continues to captivate and terrify. So, what do you think? Is the Mongolian death worm a misidentified snake, a cultural myth, or something far stranger? While science points to logical explanations, the mystery remains unsolved. Perhaps the true power of the death worm lies not in what it is, but in what it represents: humanity's endless curiosity about the unknown. It's a story that blends fear, imagination, and wonder, a reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Could this legendary creature still be hiding in the Gobi Desert, or is it just another tale spun from the sands of time? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more UMA mysteries.